Okay. Hey guys, I have a guest. It's Priscilla.
Hi guys. This is my first live video.
So we're gonna be doing clay again. And just a quick update. Here is my little dude.
Rocky.
He is finished. It's all painted.
Look at that back muscle.
He lifts. Bro lifts. So yeah, he's all done. I even did a sock, save little patterns.
And she has her owl that she did.
Ah, yes, Mr. Owl is here with us today. And his coffee. Can't forget the coffee. So, we are just gonna start playing around with clay. We have lots of different kinds. Well, it's all Sculpey pretty much, but different colors I should say. We have the original Sculpey. It is white. This is what I used to make clay and Mr. Owl. We also have some terracotta clay Sculpey. It's exactly the same as the white one. It's just the color of terracotta. Lisa, hello.
Hi, Lisa.
We have some black Sculpey. We have some Fimo, which is pretty much identical to Sculpey. It's still an oven-baked clay. It's just a different company, but essentially the same thing. Still cook it in the oven. It's roughly the same amount of time. And we have purple. Hey, Frank. And was this red or pink? I'm not sure. And a blue. And, I mean, lots and lots and lots and lots. Acha.
A lot.
Thanks, Lisa. She says we look cute.
Aw, thanks, Lisa.
And yeah, so my guest and I are just going to be fiddling around with things. And you were looking to do a turtle.
Yes. I told Shaina I want her to teach me how to make this turtle.
Hannah!
Isn't that
Hello.
so cute?
Look at
Hi,
the turtle!
Hannah. So I'm going to try and attempt to make this with your help, right?
Yes,
Okay. Because this is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing.
you got this.
Although I did ask Shaina to do this one.
Yeah, totally. We're making that happen.
She wouldn't
Yes.
teach me how to do that one. So I'm going to stick with the turtle.
We're going to be all Da Vinci over here.
She even gave me these cool tools.
Yeah.
Toothpick. I don't know what that's going to be for. But
Tool of the professional right here. The majestic toothpick. And so, okay, you want to make that turtle.
I do.
Do you want to use plain white Sculpey and paint your project later? Or do you want to start with colored Sculpey?
Let's do plain. That way I can do different color greens when I
Okay.
paint him. Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Because it looks like he's a light green and a dark green, right?
Yes.
Isn't he so stinking cute?
That is very
He
cute.
looks like Squirtle from Pokemon.
He does look cool. Okay, so, well, here you go.
Okay.
Here's your clay. We do have paper on our work surface to protect it.
Wait, I don't need all of this.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta take it out of the bag.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm already nervous.
And clay is
So-
forgiving.
Just take the whole thing out and...
Yeah, just chunk off whatever you want.
Is this enough?
Looks good to me.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to get it hot in your hands so that it's soft and easy to work with. So since you're gonna use white clay, I think I'm gonna use the colored clay.
Did you want to use the white clay?
No.
What are you making?
Well, you wanted me to make a turtle with you, right? So
Yes.
I'll make a turtle too.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use the colored clay because I haven't tried this before, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh, okay, cool.
As it goes falling out of the box.
So the clay is kind of like soft. So does it stay soft like this for a while? Like how do you harden it later?
It'll stay soft for as long as you don't bake it. It only hardens when you bake it in the oven. So yeah, get rough with it.
Kind of like those stress balls.
It's a little harder than a stress ball.
Yeah.
But the more you work with it, the more soft and gooey it gets. And honestly, if you're working with this like in a hot temperature, it gets really gooey.
Okay.
So I have some pre-colored Sculpey, And another pre-colored Sculpting.
Oh, okay. That worked. 2 color greens.
Yep.
Okay, so I've fiddled with it.
Keep fiddling.
Oh, keep doing it.
Keep going. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Lisa.
I'm curious to see what clay smells like.
It doesn't smell
It
wonderful.
doesn't smell like anything, actually. I don't really smell anything.
So I'm just taking it out of the package. I kind of pre-divide it for you, so I'm just going to break off a little brick. Boop. Here's one.
Can I feel it? Oh, yeah. It doesn't smell like anything either.
No, they shouldn't have too much of an odor. They might if you let it sit out long enough, but
Oh, that's a pretty color.
this is like neon green. This is an olive. This is going to be a psychedelic turtle. Okay. Broke off a brick from that. He's going to be pretty small, probably about the same size as Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl will have an animal companion now.
Yeah. I can't believe you did this. That's so clever. It really is. But okay, so this is kind of glossy. What do you use to make it glossy?
So, for Mr. Clay's boxing gloves and Mr. Owl, actually I'll show you with his coffee more than him. These both are glossy because I used gloss Modpodge. It goes on with the paintbrush just like the same way you would paint something normally, but this is basically like a glorified Elmer's glue, but it has a property to it that allows it to be glossy. So you just paint it where you want something to be shiny, let it dry, boom, it's shiny. So that's what I did for his gloves, and that's what I did for the coffee in the mug. And there's also a version that is matte. So that means it will not be as shiny. There's still going to be a little bit of shine to it, but not a lot. So Mr. Owl is covered in the matte. So he has some shininess, but he's not nearly as shiny as Mr. Clay's gloves. So it's just a good way to protect your work. Because, like, for example, his body does not have any of the gloss medium, so, or any medium at all. This is just straight acrylic paint. So if something happened, like he got wet, or if something scratched him, it would take the paint off. But if you coat something in Modpodge, it protects it.
Oh, so right now, if you were to get him wet, the paint will come off.
Yeah, it could.
So not only does this make it kind of glossy, or if it's matte, not glossy, but it protects the paint by keeping it on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Learning so much.
So now it's my turn to start squishing the clay.
Oh, you're strong.
Well, I'm also hot
I'm like,
all the time. You can trade, but
No, it's fine. It's like, I mean,
you got it pretty gooey now.
Yeah,
I can tell.
it's getting softer. If you don't know, it was a lot harder from before, but it's getting soft now.
Yeah, so I'm
It
gonna
actually feels nice.
It could be a stress reliever. It totally could. So I'm just pressing it and working it and getting it softer so it's easier to mold. I think I'll have this be his skin tone, and then I'll have the neon green be his shell.
Yeah, that's good.
Shiny shell.
Even if you bake it all, whether it's colored or not.
Yeah,
And you paint it after you bake it?
correct. Do the other one.
Is it hard? Is
Yeah,
it really
that
hard?
one was way harder. This one was like, this is a lot softer.
You got veins
Then
popping
now
out.
I'm like, white knuckling this thing.
Okay, Shaina, tell us, how do you know so much about clay? How do you know what to do? How do you know all these tools? And look at, she even has this little guy. What the heck is this?
That is a drawing maquette. So he's just a human figure. He's posable. He has all the correct standard human proportions. And he's more for illustrators, but I bought him for another project where I needed to replicate human proportions. So he's there. He's friends with Mr. Clay. They're roughly the same height and shape, so...
So did you use this to help you with this?
No, I should have,
Okay.
though, because it really would have helped. But they're about the same proportions, which is good. It means I did this fairly correctly. And back to... Jeez, hard. Like, I don't know what's
It's
in
good
this.
exercise for your arms.
This arm's nothing. It's for my fingers.
Yeah, but my muscles popping out here.
I don't know what is in this one compared to the other one.
Let me feel.
This is hard.
Oh gosh. So are there other ways to soften the clay outside of like smashing it?
Most...
Can you add water to it?
No, do not add water to this clay.
What happens if you do?
I don't know. I just don't want to try it.
Oh, okay.
It's not meant to have water added to it. It softens through heat. So the more you handle it, and the more, if I just even like hold it in my hands for a while and get it really hot, that'll make it a lot more pliable and easy to mold. Hi, Donna. So maybe I just need to do that. Maybe I just need to heat it up for a little bit.
Oh really?
Yes, really.
Interesting. Do it. I'm curious.
I am.
Oh, you are. Oh. I thought you meant like in a microwave or something. You're heating it within your palms. Okay. I thought you were gonna put it in the microwave. I'm like,
No.
yeah, do it.
Hey,
Okay.
Mario.
Me and Shaina were talking before, and we both actually took a ceramics class in
Yes.
high school. But that was more of
Good old ceramics.
pottery, yeah.
Traditional pottery on the spinning wheel like you see in movies.
Yeah, like from the Ghost movie. Have you seen Ghost?
No.
Oh, so
I know
good.
the scene because you can't not
Yeah.
know the scene, but I
So
did not
I'm
watch it.
used to like wet clay because I remember taking that class, and I still have all the stuff I made. So this is a lot different. Hi, Lisa. Sister.
Oh, look who's here!
Hi, sister.
She's gonna be watching your every move,
I
so don't mess
know.
up.
Now the pressure's on.
Watch your mom sign in all of a sudden.
She should. I told her we're going live. Catch us. Oh yeah, it's like super soft now.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you want. Nice and pliable and squishy. Not too squishy, because I mean it can get almost runny if you get it really hot.
Okay.
But that's good right there. That's easy to work with.
Okay.
This little guy's
Is he getting softer?
very slowly.
I'm gonna let you answer that one.
Tracy, I assumed you had to
Should
work
work,
because it's a
yes.
Wednesday night.
When I left, you were in a work meeting, so and there's church service tonight.
Next time. We'll have another dinner night. Maybe we can work with clay during dinner.
We should have Shaina make us what she made us last time. So good. What was it called?
Like the chicken enchilada casserole.
So good. Yes. I'll make dessert.
Okay, I'm down.
Now I know how to make baklava.
Ooh.
If you've ever had
Yes,
it, I'll make
but
it
it's
and I'll bring
just
it.
like store-bought stuff. If you make homemade from scratch.
No, it's homemade from scratch. Yes.
Yes.
Authentic.
Yes.
Maybe we could do a video.
Yes.
This
Okay,
is how
guys.
you make your casserole, and this is how we make the baklava.
Okay.
The baklava is like I don't know if we go live. Maybe we'll just like record it,
We could.
and like edit it to make it short.
Man, boy, this isn't molding. Come on.
Do you want to trade?
No.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
I'm gonna make this soft.
I'm gonna make this work because I have a whole pack of it, so I gotta learn how to work with it.
Still doesn't smell like anything to me.
You wanna hold up the picture of your turtle that you want
Oh yeah.
to make so people that just signed on, came on late, will know what you made.
So I
English
asked
words.
Shaina to teach me how to make this turtle out of clay. Isn't he so cute?
So we are gonna both make a turtle, and she's gonna do it with the white clay and paint it later, and I'm gonna try using the colored clay so I don't have to paint it.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy. Man alive. It's like,
What happens if you microwave it?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm afraid that might cook it.
Oh.
Because remember, like extreme heat for a longer period of time is how we bake this and harden it. So, I mean, if you try to nuke it, it's probably going to harden. This is hard enough. I don't want it harder.
And you're saying no to adding water.
Correct. This
Okay.
does not need water because there's already a chemical in it that keeps it soft.
Ah. So fascinating.
Oh, you asked me earlier what got me into clay.
Ah.
I took ceramics in high school like she did. I sucked at it. I cannot, for the life of me, throw a pot on a wheel. I ended up cheating and finding a classmate and being very nice to him. And in return, he helped throw the pots for me on the wheel.
Ah, ooh. Was he just a friend?
He was just a friend.
Why are you blushing? I'm just kidding.
Because it's 100 degrees out.
It is really hot. We have the fan on. It feels so good. Like my water.
Now he was some kid that kept getting picked on because he was from some other country and his name was Money. So can you imagine being a boy in high school and your first name is Money? So anyways,
Interesting, yeah.
I was nice to him. Therefore,
Good
he was
for
nice
you.
to me.
Aw, good for you.
Plus, there was some other technique in ceramics that he sucked at, but I was really good at. So we kind of just switched helping each other with things.
But you're nice to everyone. I don't think I've ever seen Shaina be mean.
Oh.
Oh, you're one of those, like, don't get on my bad side. You don't want to see me on my bad side?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that I've never seen that side of you.
It's extremely rare.
If I mess up on this, will you yell at me? Will I see that side of you?
No.
Okay. Will I disappoint you in any way?
No. This is fun and this is art.
It is.
Okay, I think this is finally coming around. Finally. Like, this is really difficult to mold. You are ready, though. You may start making...
What do I start with?
I would suggest the head or body first. Or shell, I should say. So the head or shell.
So take a small piece out of this to make the head?
Correct.
Okay.
And you are going to roll it in your palm to be a ball. Every single piece of that turtle is going to be a different sized ball.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and copy you. How big
So I
do
took a small piece out, and now I'm rolling it.
Should I do my turtle the same size as yours, or should I have it be mini? I can get pretty small. How small do you want the turtle to be?
I don't know. I was thinking like this, like the size of the clay.
Okay.
But I don't know. Is that too big?
No, not at all. It's
I don't know
size.
if this is really tiny. I don't know how you were able to do. I mean, it's way tinier in person than I feel it is on screen. I don't think I can do a turtle that small.
Okay.
I don't even know how you did this. So clever.
I like miniatures.
I don't know. Should I use just half of this then? Should I just use half of this?
It's whatever you want. It could be as big as you want. Why don't you start with the body first, and that way you can figure out what size you want everything to be around the body.
Body meaning shell.
Shell, excuse me.
Okay.
Shell.
Well,
You want that
so
big?
I have kind of the head size
Okay.
and
Why don't you-
possibly the shell?
Why don't you roll that into a ball first, and that way you'll get
This
a better
one?
idea. Yes.
Okay.
That way you'll get a better idea of how big it'll be.
Yes, teacher. Yes, master.
It's okay, I got mine too. Roll it, roll it, roll it. All those years of Play-Doh are finally coming in handy.
I do. I feel like I'm
Boom,
playing
ball.
with Play-Doh again. Is that your head or shell? That's your head.
This will be my head.
Okay, let me look at the size difference. Not too bad.
No,
Just a little bit bigger.
and that's okay.
Okay.
So here's my head, and this will be the shell. This needs to be a lot bigger though to be his shell, so I'm gonna add more to this.
So this is my shell ball. Do I flatten it?
Yes.
Okay.
Not too much, just a little. That might have been too much.
Really? It looks like a piece of cheese.
But
Mozzarella.
you can add more to the top. So if you want, leave that the way it is, because if
Okay.
you look at the picture, see how there's a rim of the shell?
Yeah.
So this can be the rim, and then you'll add a second ball on top and flatten that a little.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Oh, but I need clay for the legs.
Hmm?
I'm out of clay.
There's plenty of clay. For
Oh. Okay. Let's do another small one. Oh, see, she is at work.
Mm-hmm. She's just giving us a hard time.
Okay.
Okay, I added more clay to the first chunk of clay because his shell needs to be bigger in comparison to his head.
Okay. I'm cutting legs.
Do it. So he's got 4 legs. You're going to need 4 smaller balls.
Yeah, he has 4 legs.
Well,
I would hope he has 4 legs.
I don't know.
Okay. So a cut.
There you go. She got
Small
Four
for the legs.
4 equal size clay balls for his flipper fin leg things.
Okay.
Mario approves. Thank you, Mario. Man, I don't know. I don't know what is in this color that is not in the others, but it's seriously a lot harder than
Good
the
thing it's just a shell though, right?
Yeah.
Which is like a one piece. Wow, these feet are pretty good size. They all look the same.
Good. You eyeballed it correctly. Good job.
Yes. I think so. So they're like pretty even for the feet.
Good.
Shell, head. I don't know what I did this for again. I have too many balls.
Oh, it's for the top of his shell.
Oh, like the hump?
Yes.
So I wouldn't just do like.
You can if you want, but
Hi.
my dad was being a ninja.
Okay. Yeah, because it looks. I'm gonna play.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use this tool that she gave me to kind of.
Chopstick.
Oh, is it a chopstick?
It is a chopstick.
No way.
I don't get
would've
fancy
never-
with my tools, friend. I have toothpicks and chopsticks.
So the shell. So do you see how he has like these indents? I'm gonna try to do that with it. Maybe that'll help it.
So I'm cheating and using the table because it's a much harder surface and it's doing a much better job of molding this. So then I think I can rub this and drag it down and that'll smooth it out. So, let me see. So he needs more.
So those are my indents so far for a shell.
Sweet.
Does that look right?
Looks fine to me.
Are you sure, Master?
I wing things half the time.
Okay.
You just gotta experiment. So I'm gonna add more clay. I'm using that whole little brick because why not? Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, okay, so I got into clay.
Oh my God. How did you get into clay, Shaina? Oh.
I took ceramics in high school, and then in college I took what was it called? I think it was just called crafts. And it was all different ways of making handcraft art projects, and it was like mosaics and glass cutting, and it was clay with wire armature to make figures, and it was wood burning, and it was all sorts of just different types of handcrafts, basically. And my favorite was the clay. And they used Sculpting and had a mini oven, and they taught me how to mold it and bake it, and I really enjoyed it out of all the other things there. And then it was easy to find and buy, so I did, and I just played with it on my own as a hobby. And I started looking at tutorials and discovering that you could do a whole lot more than I thought you could with Sculpting. You can combine it with other mediums and make some really awesome art, or you can just dink around and make turtles with awesome friends.
Yeah. I don't know if that looks somewhat like a shell. But
It
look
looks
at
like
he
it-
has those.
It reminds me of a sand
Round.
dollar.
I think I messed up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, because he
no.
has.
Hold on.
Like,
Yeah, and that's okay.
so why would we do that later?
No. What part? The dents in his shell?
Yeah, like he has the dents, right?
Yeah, you made them.
These things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also look like they're like flipped. Like,
Let me see. No.
oh,
Your turtle.
so I'm trying to get my shell to look like that.
I think it's because this is kind of fat. So what I would do...
I need to do it thinner? Flatter?
Yeah. Well, not flatter. I would just take the cutty tool and I would honestly just like cut that in half, saw that in half as best you can.
Okay. Wait, am I getting rid of the bottom part? Oops. I already failed.
No, you didn't. Clay is very forgiving. I think I want to just use up all this clay anyways because it's so difficult to work with. I don't like it.
The colored ones?
This one's fine. This neon one is gonna give me carpal tunnel. Gonna have these table. Did you get it?
No, I think I'm gonna start over.
No. You can save it. Let me see.
Let me start over. That's
No.
so awful.
No.
Your face. I'm like, girl, what did you do? That is not what I told you to do. Oh.
You tried it. It's okay.
I did. I tried.
It's okay. Watch.
But what's cool about clay is you can just start over. You can.
No, what's cool about clay is you don't have to start over. You just roll with what you got and you fix it.
Okay, show me how.
You fix it. Okay, here, where's the camera? These live videos, I'm always struggling to find the camera because I try to show them what I'm doing. So watch, I'm just gonna cut all the way around. Just to remove some of the excess clay, because right now it's really fat. And if you make it thinner, then you can turn it up the way you want.
I just want my turtle to be fat.
Well, I mean, you can use the extra clay to make his shell fatter.
Yeah. That's what you meant. Got it.
Sorry, I'm not very good at explaining
No,
instructions.
I just wanted to understand you.
Okay. See? Just cut it up. There's a little extra. Just gonna pull it off. There you go.
Okay.
Now you got extra. So,
Thanks, friend.
okay. So now you got the shell.
Got it.
Now you can squeeze it and turn it up. You wanted it up, right?
Yeah. That's what it looks like in the picture.
Make that guy a little longer. Make this.
Hi, Natalie.
Oh! Hello.
Thanks.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Much better.
Hi,
Okay,
Joe.
this
Is Susie on? We're making clay turtles.
Trying to, at least.
Oh, you'll get
Shaina's
there.
teaching me.
You will get there. You're making more progress than me. So far, I have a head and half of a shell.
Shell. My attempt at a shell.
Let's see. I need a chopstick for this thing. So,
Oh,
no, it's fine. I got this. Thank you, though. This is why we have tools. Because if it's too difficult for your hands, you can use a tool.
Yeah.
So I have my cutty tool, but it's kind of acting as a rolling pin, and I'm just flattening this out on the table because it's too hard for me to do it with my hands. There we go. Should have thought to do this sooner.
Oh, yeah.
We're having fun, Mario. There's just a learning curve to it, that's all. For both of us.
I'm just a perfectionist, and if things don't go my way, I get mad.
Oh, I do too. Except I've had to learn to not be as perfectionist. It's hard. The struggle's real.
The struggle's real. It's kind of looking like a shell.
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. And see, now you have extra clay, so if you want to make the hump bigger, you can. Or if you want it flat,
Yeah.
you can keep it flat.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know if I'm going to keep mine being round. I might go rogue and maybe make it teardrop shape or something fun.
Aw. So clever.
No, not really. I'm just trying to find clever ways to be lazy.
I have like a newfound respect for people who do sculpting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't imagine how.
Oh, you should see some of the tutorials. I mean, they make human busts, and they have tools like this, and the busts are like the size of the iPad screen, and they're just like going.
That's crazy.
And it's like photorealistic.
Yeah.
This 3-dimensional bust of a person, and it's like, what?
I mean, when I was looking up like easy clay stuff to do, they did not look easy. They looked really hard.
You're like, wait a minute.
I'm like, this turtle looks easy enough.
Ha ha ha. Famous last words.
Okay, I made my hump bigger. I like it. No, looks more shelly.
Don't you name your turtle Shelly?
Oh my gosh, just thinking that, I was like, I'm totally
No.
gonna name the turtle Shelly. Although
Be
I
more
want it to
original
be,
than that.
I want it to be a boy, and Shelly's a girl's name.
That's unisex. You could use that for a boy or girl.
Shelly. Yeah. Okay.
Sheldon is a boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do like Sheldon. Do you watch Big Bang Theory?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Sheldon is so funny.
They're all funny.
He's the funniest. I just think he's crazy.
Big time.
So where do you watch it? Is it on? I don't think it's on. Is it on like Netflix? It's not on Netflix or Hulu.
We haven't watched it lately, but we watched Young Sheldon instead on TV.
There's a show called Young Sheldon.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Based
friend.
off Sheldon?
Yes. It's
I've
like he was
never-
a kid. What? Oh,
Never
friend,
heard of
it's
it.
hilarious. It's
No way.
So funny.
Young Sheldon?
Yes.
What?
Oh, I need to.
I've been in quarantine for
Help
too
you.
long. What the heck?
Oh, friend. If you like Big Bang Theory, you will
I
love
do,
Young
I love
Sheldon.
Big Bang Theory.
It's funny. So stinking funny.
Who's
Oh
the
my gosh.
who's the kid that plays it? Plays him?
Some boy I've never heard of, but
Oh.
he's the most wholesome, adorable thing you've ever seen in your life. Yes. Oh my gosh. That kid is so cute. And he's spot on Sheldon.
Oh really?
Like when you envision Sheldon being a child,
That's who it
That's
is?
who it is. Like to a T. It's funny. So funny.
Do you guys think it's starting to look like a turtle shell?
I think so. Looks good. You got
Somewhat.
it. You got it.
Somewhat like
If you
it.
use a chopstick to drag lines across the hump of
Yeah.
the shell, it'll look a lot more like a turtle shell to you.
I am so trying to smooth these out. I
Yeah.
think.
So it's up to
Well-
you. You can either use a tool to smooth it, or you can use your finger. I don't recommend the chopstick because it's
Okay.
very rough. This
Okay.
is smooth.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Are you using it?
No.
Okay.
Here you go. I have a macaroon. Oh boy.
It does look like
It's a macaroon.
That looks delicious.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what I want to do because you have the brim of your shell, so I'll have this part be the hump. So that means
Not right now, so you can. Yeah. I'll wait for you. I'm kind of gonna watch what you're doing and copy you.
Well, since this is gonna be the hump of my show, maybe I'll make it be circular. I don't know. I change my mind a lot in these things.
So what have you been doing during quarantine?
Reading Harry Potter, reading my Bible, a lot of reading.
You guys didn't know Shaina and I are in a life group together.
Yes.
So we, our life group has a plan to read the Bible in a year. So we have the Bible app, and it like designates certain books and verses to read. So there's always 2 or 3 from the Old Testaments and then 1 from the New Testaments. And we're on day 120?
24, something
24,
like that.
something like that, yeah. So yeah, we're hopefully by the end of this year we would have read the whole Bible. It would be my first time. Have you read it all before?
Yes.
So you have.
I've done this once before, but I mean, the Bible's huge, so
Yeah.
you can do a 1-year reading plan and forget half the things you read because there's just so much stuff.
Yeah. I already am like thinking I have to reread everything I already read. It's just a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm enjoying it. So we're in a life group together. So, and we're in singles group together.
Singles.
I see a lot of Shaina. We see a lot of each other. Okay. Can I use this one?
Yeah.
We're done with it.
Yes.
Shaina has all these cool tools.
I have more. Like, that's not my only one. It's just that's the one I use like 90% of the time anyway. So
Oh, okay.
the other ones are like, why do these exist?
Oh yeah, this makes it a lot smoother.
Mhm.
All the bumps. Cool.
Now it looks like green eggs from Green Eggs and Ham.
You went from macaroon to eggs.
Oh boy. I cut too much off.
This is a great idea to do during, like, when you're home during a quarantine or lockdown, because it takes time and it's fun.
It's good.
I can see why you...
It's like very minor exercise. It keeps your brain engaged, your
Yeah.
creativity.
I saw an elephant. I'm probably gonna, if I like decide, if my turtle turns out good and I decide to buy clay and tools and do this at home, I kind of want to do the elephant one I saw. There was a little elephant one. That'd be kind of cool to do.
Yes. Okay, my turtle's gonna have to shrink. His shell's not what I would like.
Mario, we're making a turtle. Look at. Isn't he cute? But you guys should help us come up with names, because
Yes.
I was thinking Shelly, but Shaina didn't like that. So what do you think we should call our turtles? So I'm making one and Shaina's making one. So give us girl name, give us boy names, give us some ideas. What should we name our turtles?
Alvin.
That reminds me of a chipmunk.
Exactly.
Alvin the turtle instead of
Yes.
Alvin the chipmunk?
Exactly.
Okay.
Just to throw everybody off guard.
Why do people name their turtle Shelly?
Yeah.
I've never met a turtle named Shelly before. Maybe I just don't encounter a lot of turtles.
That sounds like the most stereotypical name for a turtle.
Okay, so yeah, Mario, a boy. So if I have a boy turtle, what should I name him?
I'm shrinking his head. See, that looks good.
Okay, I'm gonna make the lines now.
Yes. It's a lot better than mine.
Well, you got the hard. You got really hard clay.
I did.
Is it still really hard?
Yeah. Like,
No wonder you don't
I
use
don't-
this and just paint it.
maybe.
I feel like that's way easier.
It is, but I'm extremely stubborn, and now I want to bake this and see what it does after it's baked.
Oh, Mario said it looks good. Okay. So this is my shell. Now I'm gonna make these lines. Shayna's gonna show me how to do that right now.
The lines? That's easy.
Do I use this? The chopstick?
Probably.
So Shaina uses chopsticks as her tools. Isn't that so clever?
And toothpicks.
And toothpicks, yes. So would I use this tool?
It's
Because
up to
it's
you.
sharper?
I wouldn't probably, if it was me, I would not use the sharp tool.
Okay.
Because you want to make kind of a cylindrical, semi-thick. Oh, that turtle's freaking adorable.
Yes.
Oh, well, too late. Can't go back now. Can't go back now.
Okay. So I'm gonna make like these lines on the shell.
If you want, you can use the toothpick to make smaller lines just to map it out first.
Mess up. So smart.
And
Is
then,
that okay? That's fine.
Yeah, and then use the
Toothpick.
chopstick to make go over the same lines once you get the pattern figured out. Because
Okay.
I have a feeling this pattern's not as simple as it looks.
Right.
And I say that only because I've tried drawing soccer balls, and this is a similar pattern to a soccer ball, and they look simple. They are not simple.
It does look like a soccer ball.
It does look like a soccer ball.
Okay, I wish there was more pictures of this one. Brittany!
Hey, Brittany!
Oh my gosh, look at the elephant! I want to do that next.
Nice.
Okay. So, Shaina and I are making this turtle out of clay. And so far, we are working on the shell of our turtle. Oh, you can totally make a necklace.
Oh, yeah. Keychains, necklaces, whatever you want.
So cool.
Earrings.
You can make like this.
Yeah, you can use this to make jewelry.
That seems fun.
I don't like this clay. Like, I don't know what
Girl, it's too hard.
wrong with
I think
it.
you
It's
just
very-
switch your, I think you just switch your clay.
It's very cracky. Look at this. It's like all cracking.
It's really, really hard.
Your
too.
clay should not crack like that. If it does, there's a problem.
Do you think because the fan is on?
No,
You sure?
no, it was that way in the package without the fan. So it's something to do with the clay. It could be old. I've had these for a long time.
Oh.
And I don't know what's in them depending on the color.
I lost my toothpick. Oh, here it is. Toothpick. The smallest tool I've ever worked with.
Okay, so starting to connect this to the rest of the shell. Maybe I should work on his feet.
Mario, what should we name our turtle? Help. We need help from you guys. Anybody.
In the comments below, please vote. What name would you like us to give our turtles? And also, what genders? Well, I take that back. You wanted a boy, right?
I don't care. I really like Shelly. I think Shelly is such a
No.
good name.
No. Okay. Think of a name for a turtle except Shelly. Anything but Shelly.
Anything but Shelly. Oh gosh.
Or Sheldon. Well, no, I'll let you have Sheldon.
Sheldon?
I'll let you have that.
That was your idea. You should take it.
I don't want Sheldon.
You don't? Okay, I'll take him. Maybe I'll name him Sheldon. Okay, is Sheldon a good name? Thumbs up if you think so, or thumbs down if you don't.
What do they say on YouTube? Like and subscribe.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm downsizing his shell. Squirt like from Nemo.
Oh,
that turtle.
my gosh. Yes, Brittany. Duh.
Yes. Okay.
Squirt.
You wanna-
No, you take him.
No, it's okay.
No, you take him.
Crush.
Crush.
I want Crush. I want Crush. You have Squirt. I'll have Crush.
Wait, was Crush the dad?
Yes. The brotastic dude.
Yeah.
Turtle. Dude.
Yes. Thank you,
Yes.
Brittany.
Yes.
We needed you to come on here and tell us. Duh. How did we not think of that when we were thinking about Big Bang Theory?
I know. Our minds were in a totally
Sheldon.
different stratosphere.
I know. Noggin! They should be boys. I like names like Scarborough Turtle and Stand with Mario Turtle. Oh, Stand
Scarborough?
with Mario Turtle is good. Ska. Okay, cool. Those are such great suggestions.
Oh,
Okay.
that's funny.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Brittany. Noggin.
I know, now
I'm just like hearing the movie play in my head now.
Yes.
Oh, so clever. I'm really nervous making these, Shaina. Oh my gosh.
Why are you nervous? You're doing great.
You know, I'm a perfectionist. I'm really hard on myself.
You just gotta learn to go with the flow. If you screw up, it's okay. You just roll with it and make it work.
Such a good teacher. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Shaina. Mario, are you feeling any better? I know you were sick a couple days ago.
Yeah, you had like a fever or something.
Are you doing better?
We hear things. We hear rumors.
They're prayer requests.
Okay, that too.
Okay.
So, anyway. I'm just cutting this clay, but I'm cutting it with a toothpick. How am I cutting it with a toothpick, you ask? Well, I drew a line to score it, and now I'm just jabbing holes along the line I made until it comes apart, like so. Boom.
So I'm still stuck. I've been on this for
The shells are the hardest part.
for a while, and I'm really nervous because I have to do these lines for the shell with the toothpick. But it's freaking me out a little bit. It's very intimidating. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
Do it.
Just gonna go for it.
Do it.
Okay, if I mess up, I can just re-roll it.
What is it? Isn't that a Friends thing? How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah. Okay, Shaina, you haven't even seen it.
I've heard enough.
Alright, should I start with the top? It's like a soccer ball, right?
Glad you're feeling better, Mario.
My tooth hurt earlier, but it's better now. Okay, good.
Yeah, my shell totally went down in size. But what did I say like 2 minutes ago? You roll with what you got. So now my turtle's gonna be smaller, and that is okay. I'm gonna deviate a little bit from the photo you were using as a guide. You can keep rolling with yours. I'm gonna make mine a bit of a rebel. Since his name's Crush, I feel like his shell needs to personify that vibe. It's already kind of got this jaggedness, and plus there's all these cracks in the clay. So, I mean, it looks like he's crushing it. Might as well keep that aesthetic. But I will smooth this out just a scoosh. And I'm going to use toothpick. Toothpick time. So, actually this worked out pretty good. Because chopstick. Toothpick made these ridges, which is cool. I like the ridges, but they're just a little too chunky. So I'm going to use the chopstick to smooth them out a bit. Like a rolling pin.
Ah, clever.
Just gotta use what you got. Okay. Toothpick? Chopstick, whatever it is.
Kind of did some of the lines. You guys can see. Does that look like a shell?
Yes, that looks great.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Sometimes when I'm working on art projects, I think one of my college professors taught us, like, you get so wrapped up staring at something up close, you can see every little mistake and detail you did wrong. So occasionally just like hold it way far away from you and look at it from far away. And it may not seem as iffy.
Flawed
Yes.
as you think it is. This
Yes.
is true. That's how paintings are. I'm really into paintings, and I know, like, up close,
Yes. She does
they're
excellent.
not.
She does excellent painting tutorials. And I'm not much of a painter, so if you want to do little hand model things, come to me. If you want to paint, go to Priscilla. Priscilla does excellent tutorials
Well, we're gonna
on
be
how
painting
to
our
paint.
turtles, like,
You are.
later, right?
You are.
Oh, after we bake it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to bake it at home. Never mind.
Well, you can bake it here, but we're probably gonna shorten the time of this video today because gotta eat dinner. Because I'm hungry. Smoothing this out some more with my fingers. Okay, it's looking a little more shellish, so that's something. It's still, I can't get over this cracking. I don't typically have clay crack on me. That's the whole reason there's chemicals in it, so it doesn't do this. Like, I don't know.
This looks like an army helmet.
It does.
So I've kind of done my lines, and now I'm smoothing them out. So yeah, it does kind of look like a turtle.
That looks very, the pattern's very good.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, master. Do you watch Star Wars?
Not very much.
Oh.
My dad and I tried watching Mandalorian, but we didn't even finish it. I think we had 2 episodes left.
Oh, the show, yeah.
And then I've seen, you know what? I don't even think I've seen the original 3 movies. I've seen pieces of them, but I haven't like sat and watched them.
They're really good. I watched them a few months ago.
And then I think I've seen almost all of the sequels and prequels since the original 3. But I don't remember them. They kind of all blend in my mind. If you get me started on Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, I am on it. But Star Wars, I don't know. Sci-fi is not my jam.
I really like Harry Potter.
Yes. What house are you?
Gryffindor.
Ah.
At least every time I take any tests or when I go to Universal Studios, you know, they tell you the house that you're in.
Yeah.
I always get Gryffindor, so.
Sweet.
Plus, I like Harry Potter, and he's from that house, right?
Yes. I'm a Hufflepuff.
That's Tracy is too.
I thought she was Ravenclaw.
Oh, she's Ravenclaw. Just kidding. Why do you know more about my sisters than I do?
If it's Harry Potter related,
Yeah.
I'm on it.
I don't know all the
Or
lingo.
Lord of the Rings.
I really miss I really miss Disneyland. I miss Universal Studios.
I think a lot of people are having like
Withdrawals?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. I was gonna say withdrawals. From
I don't even know what Disneyland's gonna look like when it opens again.
I don't know. Your phone's twitching.
It's anytime I get a notification, it lights up. It's a setting.
Okay, so here we go, guys. I haven't done the pattern. I'm gonna make his feet real quick before I get caught up in his shell. I've spent so much time on his shell. Let's do some feet.
Gosh, only done the shell. Crazy.
That's the most detailed part. The rest of it is basically just little balls. So, let me think. So the nice thing is this clay is way softer, and I can just use my toothpick to cut it in half. I can just go...
Is this the face?
No, these are his feet.
Okay.
It looks like a mouth, though. Nom, nom. That one big feet. Actually, I'm going to divide it one more time, and I should have 4 perfectly sized feet. And another one. Back into balls. There we go. Oops.
master after this.
Oh, there's so much stuff you can do with this. You can make jewelry. Well, we already talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like bracelet
Yeah.
beads. There's a whole book I have on different techniques for clay, and one of it's all about jewelry making.
That'd be a cool like fundraiser idea too. If you make stuff, sell it, or even do a class.
If you can get quick enough and know how to manage your supplies, because
yeah.
this
Can you imagine making like 10 of these? Oh gosh, it's hard.
But like 1 pound of the Sculpey, I think, is about $12 at Michael's. So if you're just making little beads, I mean, you could get a lot of jewelry out of that. But if you're making bigger items like my bro here or these turtles, then you start.
Pricey.
Yeah.
So Michael's, where else can you get this stuff from?
I
I think you told us earlier, Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Michael's. All three of those sell this clay, the Sculpey, or Fimo. Both are good. Wait, was this Fimo? This was Fimo.
The hard one?
Yeah, maybe the Fimo's trashy.
So don't get the Fimo.
Don't get Fimo.
Oh, Fimo?
Yeah. Sculpey, good.
Fimo bad.
Yeah. Sculpey, good. Fimo, not good. Except, no, that is Sculpey. You know what? Okay, all the Sculpeys are good. Don't get Fimo. It's really hard to work with. Moral of the story. Your shell is excellent. I would move on to his feet and head.
Does it look like a turtle shell?
It totally looks like a turtle shell. You rocked it. Good job.
So I think this is my head.
Yes.
That'll go over here somewhere. Or up here. And then these are my little feet. Feet thingies. Okay. Okay. Head. Kind of smashed a little. So I'm using what you did last time, like cutting it in half, because I feel like it's gonna be like that, right?
I'd have to look at the picture again. Oh, yeah. No, that's correct.
So it looks like, based off the picture, you put kind of this oval piece here.
If you want, you can roll it though, so it's not flatly connected to the shell. It could still have a softer edge. He has flippers. Or toes or something.
So how do you get it to like stay on? If you're adding a separate piece to an existing piece, oh, I think it's gonna be up here.
You can either blend them together with your finger, or if that's going to distort the shape that you want, you can use a bit of wire to connect the two pieces. So I do have wire and cutters.
I think I could. So would he go on like this, Shaina?
Do you want his head on top of the shell or in front
I
of
don't
the
know
shell?
what it looks like on the thing, so it would need to be like he doesn't really have a neck.
Yeah, about like that.
Okay.
It's up to you. It's your turtle. Where would you like his head to be?
Because turtles don't have necks, do they?
They do,
pop out a
actually.
little? Okay. I think right there is good. Oh no, right here. Oh, okay.
2 ringy dingies. Use 2. So like, here, let me get a piece of scrap clay. Hold on.
Alright, so where, yeah.
Is
So
this
she
scrap?
cut- Uh-huh, it is.
Okay. So like, put 1 and 2, and then just put it
Like
into
do
the-
that on the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So 1, 2, and then stab it into the shell.
Yes.
Got it. Kind of looks like the head seat of a car. The one that pops out. Oh yeah, that even looks better because it's kind of like up.
Yeah, he's looking up.
Ah.
Turtle. So my turtle's finally looking like a turtle. Took like the whole show.
Oh, super cute! Oh wow, you did that really fast. How the heck did you get ahead of me?
Magic.
Show everyone your turtle.
I'm gonna try, but he's gonna need wires to connect his flippers and head too. Okay, I'm gonna show you, but I need to connect him so he doesn't fall apart.
How'd you do the feet?
Well, I mean, all you do is just take your. Well,
Okay.
I'll show you when you're ready.
All right. So like pressure is on now.
No. Because you have an excellent looking shell, and I haven't started that part. I was compensating by doing the easy parts instead.
Right. Cutting the little balls in half for the feet. Although I think that one's too small.
There we go. So I just did the same thing with his foot that you did with his head, so now I don't have to worry about it falling off when it bakes. I'm going to do that with all of his feet.
How did you make the little feet marks with the toothpick?
Yes.
Okay.
So take one of your balls for his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And
I already kind of attached it.
No, that's fine.
It's like stuck on the feet.
Yeah, so like, I don't want to take it from you, but like,
No, you can.
I'm gonna. Is this extra?
Yeah.
Okay. Just push down, pull away.
Oh, okay.
And then do it again. Push down, pull away. Push down, pull away.
1, 2, 3.
So you guys can't see.
2,
Look at her turn up. Look at him.
3. Isn't he cute?
So she's making his toes. Did you already put wire in his feet?
No.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll do that after. His feet look kind of funky shaped.
No, they're fine.
They're huge. They look like elephant feet.
Then here's mine.
Oh, okay. Wait. So, for a second, we'll kind of get claws.
One. Okay. So I've got these itty bitty pieces of wire. I'm gonna put them in each of his feet and his head. In fact, I'll do his head right now real quick. Actually, no, I'm gonna continue doing his feet because his head's bigger and needs bigger wires. So here's one of his feet. I'm gonna put the wires in the feet, and then I'll squish that into the shell. Very carefully because it's all soft and I don't want to lose the shape of his feet. There you go. See? Oh, look. See?
It's starting to come along.
It's a turtle. It's Squirt.
So if I didn't use wire, will it fall off?
Possibly. It depends how well you worked it in with your fingers.
I literally just smashed it together.
Well, that may work and it may not.
Okay.
This is my, for certain, it will stay put method. Sharon Batista.
Sharon, what's up, girl?
Girl. Woman.
What's up, lady? What's up, Mrs. Lady?
Okay, this isn't working. Plan B. Because this other clay is just so hard.
So Miss Shaina is my teacher today, and she's teaching me how to make a turtle. This is my turtle. What do we name him?
Squirt.
Squirt. Hopefully it'll turn out something like that. Okay, I need wire.
There you go.
Ooh, you're gonna let me cut it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, okay.
We're hands-on in this class.
Alright.
No sissies allowed. Oh, I should have probably warned you to hold the end before you cut it, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Now we learn.
Okay. Clearly I've never cut wire before. Oh.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Where's the piece go? There it is.
Now I have wire for his feet. Or his little legs.
Okay. Now we're gonna put his paw.
What do turtles have?
Flippers.
Flippers. Okay.
Toesies.
Okay. Got one.
There you go. And that just guarantees it'll all stay together.
Two.
Okay, I need another bit of wire. It smells good. It does smell good. I'm hungry. Ooh, that sun.
Are you getting more paper?
No, we're good. Well, I mean, in my room.
Oh, yeah, I'm just leaving.
Okay. Thank you. I was being blinded.
How does it look so far? Does it look like a turtle? Shayna's mom's gonna critique us.
What are we making, Mom? What are they?
El Tortuga.
Yes.
I love turtles. I've got a couple.
Do you have some?
Yeah. Well,
You can-
No,
ceramic
not
ones.
real ones.
Oh,
Not
I
real.
mean ceramic ones.
You've got everything
I'm like,
here.
Mom, we don't have turtles.
In my planners.
Okay.
You guys need some white in here?
Sure. Please. You know what our turtles need? Tails. You can't see it in the picture, but they totally need tails.
Okay.
You're like, not another step.
Is this new stuff?
No.
That's the stuff I bought you 100 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's probably why it's so hard. You don't want
No,
to
that's the good one.
Oh, okay.
This is the 100-year-old clay. This is...
Well, that was what I said. Oh. Is this different than this?
Yeah.
Different timing? Okay.
Well, this is the Fimo. Fimo's difficult. Velda! So the volunteer meeting must have ended.
You guys missed it. But you can rewatch it, right?
Oh,
If you
yeah.
go live, like, people can rewind.
Yeah. Totally.
So Shaina is my teacher, and she's teaching me how to make this turtle.
This is why when I make these videos, I have to repeat myself like 100
I
times.
know.
New people keep coming on, and you're like, I'm doing this.
This is the goal.
You're achieving it well. That's a cute stinking turtle. Look at that.
How do we do tails?
Same method. Roll a tiny ball. Teeny tiny
What
ball.
do turtle tails look like?
Just teardrops. From what I understand.
Okay, so we would need another wire.
Yes,
Right?
sorry about that. There you go.
Do you need one?
Not yet. I'm gonna attach his fourth foot. Boop. Here we go. Yes, feet.
So she said teardrop, so
That might be a little.
big?
Oh, maybe not. No, yours is bigger than mine. Never mind. Never mind. You're good. You're good. You are good.
So oh yeah, it does. The pointy part is out. Yeah, that's what a turtle's tail is. Very good, Shaina.
Thank you. Okay, so then I see this came out. I'll have to hot glue it again. Or crazy glue. She has a turtle. Look
Is the
how
tail too
cute.
big? Looks like a dinosaur tail.
Just a little. Pardon me.
Oops.
Need a little more wire. For his head. There we go. Actually, since I'm thinking about it, we'll do his tail. Oops. Back. Okay.
There we go.
Do-do, do-do, do-do. That means I need a tail too. Oh no. I'm gonna give him a teeny tiny tail. More clay. Tiny ball.
So for the eyes, are they little tiny balls, or you just paint them black, like indent them and paint them black?
Can I see? You can do whichever way you want. Both are good. Looking at that, to me it looks like they did both.
Okay.
They punched a hole, and made a black ball, and pushed the black ball into the hole.
Okay.
That from looking at that, that's what I'm seeing.
Okay, cool. I think I lost my toothpick. Can I borrow yours?
Yeah.
It got crazy over here a while ago. I got too excited. So they're on the sides.
Yes. Okay, this will be cute.
So I indented for the eyes.
I made a tail.
Super cute. No. Kind of want to make it. Oh, I'll
It's
put it
okay.
back right
I need it anyways.
now. Oh, okay.
Pardon me while I.
Sorry, girl. I'm
this.
taking over all your tools.
No, go for it. That's what you should do. You're getting comfortable. That's a good thing. Okay. Got his tail. Got this. Wait, no. I want to do his shell first. Let's see. Okay. Yay. He has a tail. Now he just needs a head. And a pattern on his shell, but I digress.
Adorable. I don't know how you worked with the. I don't know how you did the shell with that. It was really hard. You're a trooper.
Can't give up. You gotta use what you got.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Making tiny little.
I keep doing it the wrong way.
It's for the eyes.
Yay.
Hi, Raymond.
Oh, hi. See, this is what happens. I do these videos like right when I'm trying to finish, then like a ton of people show up. It happens every time. It's like, I gotta go. And like all these people are showing up. They're all asking questions like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Like me, that one day I woke up from my nap. I was like, you're still alive.
I
Hey.
know. Oh man, that was that like 2 hours? Oh man, that was way too long. I didn't even realize how long it had been. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go.
Does that look right?
Hmm. Yes! You should give him a happy little smile. Look at that!
Okay.
That's cute. He's looking up at you all adoringly.
Blend in his neck.
I would keep his shell and neck, like keep a seam.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like that's perfect. Blend it, and then after you blend it, like take your toothpick and just go like.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna give him
So cute.
eyes. But I'm not gonna be as hardcore as her. I'm gonna just jab holes and then paint the holes black later.
You told me to do that.
I did.
Well, you said it was both.
No, you
and
said put both in
Yeah,
there.
I did. Do you need this?
No, no. Trying to make him smile and it's all lopsided. He's not drunk, I swear. You need this?
Nope. Okay.
Gonna give him a little bit of a neck at least, not much.
Cute. And you said to give him a smile. Oh yeah. Taking toothpick, okay?
Do it. Okay. Smile's a little crooked.
Let me see how you did it. Oh, it's so cute. What a fun project.
Yes, good choice, Priscilla.
All right, let me see how you did your smile so I can copy you.
I just used a toothpick and drew it on. So you can bake it here and then take it home so it doesn't get smashed or anything, and then you can paint it at home.
Okay, so how long do we bake it for?
We will be baking these, let me think. We use Sculpting, your straight Sculpting. Okay. Right there. That's smart. Okay.
Oh, bake
275 degrees for 15 minutes. So they bake pretty quick.
So it doesn't matter the size though?
It
Or how much clay you
It does to a certain degree. These are, I would say, medium thickness for clay. So I would just bake it at what the instructions say. Excuse me. If it's something bigger and thicker though, then you might need to bake it like maybe another 5 minutes.
If you take it out of the baker and put it back in, does it do anything?
I don't know. I tried reading about it one time. I've never tried it myself. I'm scared to death. Because I don't want to ruin it. But I think you can. I think you can rebake Sculpey and it won't hurt it. Supposedly you can burn Sculpey if you cook it for too long, but it doesn't.
Will it like crack?
It might. I think it blackens because I think I did it once. But I think all that happened was it turned black, like something that's burned, and it might have cracked a little, but it still overall maintained the structural integrity.
Okay.
And I think I just painted over it and filled the crack in with something.
Cool. I think I'm done.
I think you are. You beat me.
I'm just doing last minute
The rookie beat me.
touches, perfections. Because I'm anal about certain things.
Well, my guy doesn't have any details on his shell, but that's okay. Actually,
Yeah, that was hard. Do you use this? Use this.
yeah, I'm gonna fake it right now, guys. Watch. It's a blank shell, alright? Right? Okay, watch this. How fast can I make up a pattern? Let's find out.
Cool. I think he's ready for bacon.
I think so, friend. I think you are done. The student has now surpassed the teacher.
No way, Jose. Crazy.
That's super cute. Squirt is cute.
Noggin. I'm so glad Brittany came on.
Oh, that was funny.
How did we miss that?
It was just hiding in plain sight. I don't know.
Nemo should have been our go-to.
I know, right? Finding Nemo, finding Dory. We were just talking about Disney too, like.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Have you gone to Universal Studios to visit
Not in a long time.
Hogwarts?
Oh, yeah, I've been in there.
Okay.
It's okay.
Really? I thought it was amazing.
Like it's cool. It's just it's kind of tiny, and I've seen footage of like the Harry Potter world they have in Universal Studios Florida. That is mind blowing. Like ours is like a baby version of that.
Okay.
So it's cool and it has a lot of stuff packed in it, but oh no, Florida one puts it to shame.
Aw.
Shell.
Alright, if I mess with it anymore, I'm gonna keep messing it up.
It is finished.
I kind of want his tail to be crooked on the side. Thanks, Shaina.
Very cute.
We'll bake it,
The
take it home, and then I'll paint it.
Yes. And I'm just finishing up his shell on mine.
After you've baked it, if it's like in the sun, does it do anything?
Nope.
So if I like put it in my car on like my dashboard,
Yep.
it should be good to go.
Yep.
I think I want to do that.
As long as it's baked, you should be good. Of course, I said I was going to do this pattern quickly, and I'm like all slow about it. But okay, so we're going to just chip. Oh no, I cut his foot. It's okay, fix it. Never mind. Crest isn't ready.
this was our kind of our muse.
Our example to follow.
Yes.
Okay.
Shaina's looks more turtley because it's green. You don't need to paint it. It's perfect.
Ta-da. Okay, guys, here's the shell.
Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, the shell's perfect.
Well, it definitely looks more like a shell now than it did earlier.
Yeah.
It's not a green egg from Green Eggs and Ham. So there you go,
If
guys.
you've watched this full video, you're a trooper.
Yes. How long has it been?
Kudos.
It's been an hour and a half.
It's been an hour and a half, but it's been a very fun hour and a half. Try it at home. It's fun.
Yes, you can buy this. You can get this at Michael's still, even though Michael's isn't like open to walk into. You can
They
order
actually have really
it.
good sales. I bought a whole bunch of painting supplies from them a couple weeks ago. And they have free delivery if you buy things over $50, I think. But yeah.
You're
I
a
think-
high roller.
Oh. I like to stock up. High roller, you're funny. Cool.
Well, I think we're done. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on our little turtle making adventure. And have a good rest of your night. Go buy some clay. Clay.
Wait, what's the name of mine?
Squirt.
Squirt, and yours is?
Crush.
Crush. Bye, guys.